All right, for the next section, I want to discuss the question of why use YouTube in class, okay? So one of the main reasons, I know it seems like we're zooming in and zooming out. I think it's important to do both because I don't like to zoom too much. That's how you burn a leaf with a microscope. That's not a good analogy. One of the ways and the reasons you should incorporate this during class, and this is talking about during class, it can enhance engagement and retention, and the visual learning can improve the understanding and the memory for your students, okay? You can cater to diverse learning styles. You can provide options for visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners. You can also create more interactive and dynamic learning environments by doing those fluctuations of you talking in videos, moving beyond that traditional lecture style teaching and, using these. So using these videos as you go. So how can we do it? Let's get practical. How can you incorporate videos naturally into your class without wasting your time? Number one, bell ringers or warm-up activities, okay? Try to engage the students with short, relevant videos at the start of class, okay? The visual aids during direct instruction, supplement lectures with it. You can do all those things, but I think that kicking off class with a little bit of that engagement is a great way to get it started. Plus, it takes you out of the driver's seat, puts it on autopilot, let someone else teach something while the students are learning and moving forward in their education, but you are able to take roll and hand out stuff to kids that missed the previous year. So I'm going to show you a couple resources. I'm going to show you one resource that it's really close to my heart. So I want to give you this, tarveracademy.com. It's my website. If you go to, I have it's tarveracademy.com, and you can click on the math bell ringers, or you can go to bell-ringers. These, I've created a plethora of math bell ringer videos. I'd say age-wise, it's probably 6th, 7th grade, up to seniors if they want to review on some stuff. But I've added in a bunch of stuff, and it can be stuff that you've covered or stuff you're going to cover. That way, because it's just a bell ringer. It's okay if they haven't learned it before. And I did it in a way to where it is geared towards being a bell ringer. So finding midpoint. Here's one about me finding midpoint. It's 3 minutes long. So what I did was I had an intro, chill out, bro. So I'm saying, what's up, guys? Here we go. I've got the problem of the day. So I have the problem, and I tell them, pause the video, write the problem down, work it on your own, and then I'm going to work it for you. So it's I'm telling them, work the problem, and then I'll walk you through each step. It's taking the whole process for bell ringer out of your hands. So if you want math bell ringers, I've got those. I've also got one. If you go to tarveracademy.com/quote, I have another bell ringer, which is not math related. It's more for anybody. And I think it's a great conversation starter for you and your students. I have quote of the day bell ringers where you can click, and it's a video of me giving a quote and telling the students to give their thoughts on it. Do they agree or disagree with me? And then you can have them have that conversation in Google Classroom and LMS, a forum. I know a lot of teachers, they'll play this video, not everybody on their own Chromebook, but they'll hit play as soon as the bell rings. Everybody writes down what they think about the quote. They write the quote down. It's all in their bell ringer notebook. And then they're, taking roll and handing out stuff. And then as soon as it ends, they all discuss the quote and what it meant to them. So really great conversation starter with your students, in my opinion. So I highly recommend. I love quote of the day, but if you're a math teacher, I can see where you would want to lean into the math side of it. So, okay, let me get back to my face. All right. What's another way you can incorporate videos into your classroom? Flipped learning activities. You've all heard flipped classrooms. I've done flipped classrooms when I taught college classes. That was pretty much all I did. I absolutely loved flipped classrooms. So what is it? It's assigning videos pre-class work to free up class time for discussion and activities, okay? So one thing, I'll give you an example of what this looked like. So I did this every day. I did it for intermediate algebra class. I did it for my senior level marketing for entrepreneurs class. I would have the students watch the videos either of me or of someone else teaching the topic we haven't covered yet. They watch it and they take notes, okay? As soon as they come into class, they submit notes. Now, you can do that, or if you wanted, you could use Brisk. Watch this. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to give you some. If you need, say, if you do assign a YouTube video overnight for students to watch and you're not sure if they watched it, I'm going to show you the easiest way to make a quiz out of it. You ready? So let's say you assigned them to watch, slope intercept. Okay. So there's a 5-minute video on equations of slope intercept form. So If you want, no, that's a problem. I don't want that. Let me get a full lesson. Let's do transformations. Transformations. I think I have a full lesson. Yep, here we go. 8 minutes, full lesson. I did this back in like 15, 16 years ago. Look at that tie. I'm in business. Okay. I want to give you an extension. Y'all ready to write this down? This is a Google Chrome extension. It's called Brisk, B-R-I-S-K. I've got it linked in my Instagram, Tyler Tarver. I've got a link there, or you can just Google search Brisk. But watch what you can do. You're like, I need to create a Google form quiz to make sure they watch this video. I'm going to click. Once you have the Brisk Chrome extension, this little black B will be in the corner. I can click on that. I can go to create. I can do a quiz. I can choose the grade level. We'll say it's for 11th graders. I don't want long response. I want multiple choice. I want it to be 5 questions. Next, I want it to be a Google form. I Brisk it. Brisk will take a YouTube video and it will build things out of the YouTube video. It'll build quizzes. You can build presentations out of it. It's great. This is not a training on that, but this is a beautiful thing that I love talking about. And there you go. It's made the quiz for me. It's based it off of that video. It's already got the correct answers selected. And then students could go in and take that at the beginning of class to make sure they watched it. Now, I would do that. I'd have them upload their notes or take the quiz. And then after that, I would give them a blank Google slide. I say, all right, guys, you have 15 minutes. Go into this collaborative slide. You're going to create your own slide, and you're going to talk about something from the video. If someone else picks it first, you can't talk about it. And so they go in and they're building out this slide, and then they stand up and present on the topic. Y'all remember the quote? You like, remember, what is it? 10% of what you hear, 20% of what you see. Is it hear, see, and then 90% of what you teach. I always wanted my students to teach because whoever's doing the work is doing the learning. So find areas for them to teach. And that's an easy way to do it. Flipped classroom. Love flipped classroom. Sorry, I keep looking at that Google form. Since we're here, can I show you a little bit more about Brisk? I'm going to show you this some more. So you can do even more with Brisk, and this is not a paid promotion by Brisk unless Brisk wants to pay me. You can click the little B. You can go to create, and I can actually build my transformation. You can take the YouTube video as your source, and then I can create a presentation out of it. Make it for 9th graders. I don't know if I can do with image. No, I can't do with images. I don't have the paid version. I'm going to go create presentation without images, 9th graders. Next. I can pick the way it looks. We'll go with, can't pick that either. Man, everything's paid version. Brisk got to make money too. Presentation. Next. Basic. Brisket. It's taking my original YouTube video and it's going to create a presentation I can now adapt and adjust. It's a Google slide presentation that is mine. I can adjust it. Look at this. It's creating it from scratch. No hands. Boom. Look at that. It's doing it from the YouTube video. So if you find a YouTube video you like or your students like, take that and build your content out of it. You can build it all from that directly. Okay, sweet. So sorry, I just want to throw that in there. It's called Brisk. So search Brisk Chrome extension. It's awesome. I love it. Okay. Also, student presentations, have them build it out too. How to integrate YouTube seamlessly in your classroom. You can embed another tip, you can embed them directly into Google Forms or Google Slides. The students are familiar with those platforms and it's already built into it. Okay. Little tip about Google Slides. Let me show you this. So fun fact, because I know Forms, most of y'all know how to incorporate them into Forms, but with Slides, let's say I want to put this video in here. I could, add a new slide and then I'm going to go to insert video. I can paste my link, take the video, insert. Now, here's the cool part. You probably already knew that part. Okay. So you've got the video. Let me move this so you know how to get to it. So you've got the video in there. Most of y'all know you can put a video in a Google slide. Now, what you might not know is you can take that video. I can go up here and I can go to format options. And then you can adjust whether it plays automatically, it plays on click, or I have to go in and click play. Okay. Say you're presenting to the class and you want to wait till you're ready. You can wait till it's on the click. Now, you can also choose which portion of the video they watch. So say you present them with a slide on their own, or maybe you are teaching about it and you don't want to use the full 8 minutes. You just want to use a 2-minute clip. You can actually go, where's my clicker? There we go. You can go find where you want to start And you can have it start on that time and then choose where you want it to end and have it in there. Then when you present, it'll only show that section of the YouTube video. It's an amazing tool that I don't think enough people use. So there you go. That's it. I just want to show you that. So those are some ways that you can incorporate it into your class as is. Also into Google Forms. I already mentioned that, but I didn't show it. Into Google Forms. Using these interactive features like being able to pause, rewind, even closed captioning. That's going to enhance the accessibility and comprehension for your students. You can also facilitate discussions and reflections based on the video's content. Okay, so it adds like a deeper level of conversation, and they can be critical of the teaching and they're not being critical of you. That's what I like. So encourage critical thinking and deeper analysis on the videos, as opposed to just like, it's a great way to get content out there, but it's not the only reason we do it.